I'm going to stay on the defense. It's going to be, yep, StartedFromCS. So we got the Raze, we got the Brimstone, the Cypher, the Sova, and the Sage. And pretty much a mirror across the board, except the Breach is going to be the one switch up.
So Happy's on the Raze. So who's on the Sage, I wonder?
Yeah. So
Akuma. Akuma's going to be on the Sage, okay.
Existence on the Brim.
That's his Existence. His name's going to trip me up every time, whatever he's calling himself that. So, obviously we've seen Need More DM. They put up a posted, a really impressive attack. That was on Haven, though, when we saw them against Prodigy. They've since taken down Matty as well. That's going to come straight around the corner to take Maniac down with the Frenzy. PCT pushing into you all. And they are all over site. A lot of smokes down. Expect the plant to come through. You can hear Happy's going to be ready for the battle bot. Popping off with that Ghost. PCT are out. Looking to burst around the corner, but meanwhile, shot to the other side. BattleBot dealt with both sides. Tigene just holding the wall, slowly falling. Now it's going to go. That's going to be Existence finding Tigene on the site. FoDa's going to get the flash in. It's going to be the, I was telling you, he's not going for the flash. He's going to go for the fault line. Straight into site. He's just waiting. Akuma does get caught out by it, but there is the trap down, so he should be able to block it out there. BCT does manage to find beyAz. Comes back in. Happy gets another. Existence gets the third. Barcode goes down. And now Crazy Deer holding it from short. Nice little dealing with Happy. Happy's going to get one, but he gets traded. FoDa pops out, gets himself the double. And job done. It will be a very tight pistol. Down to a one-on-one at the end there. FoDa comes out on top.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think they'd have a chance to really win that with the positions they were defending towards short. You'd have to basically charge into them, which is going to be very tough to do. And they still had some utility left to hold on to as well. Just give you an idea of who the top performers were from both these teams. In their best of 3 yesterday for StartedFromCS, Happy top fragging with 40 kills. And they had beyAz and Existence at 32 apiece. And Maniac at the bottom on 23. And for the other side, in their best of 3 for Need More DM up against Matastack, you had BZT drop 40, and Crazy Deer on 31, Barcoder on 33, Tigene on 27, and FoDa on 19. So it's going to be a battle between, I guess, BZT and Happy. But then again, I mean, it's StartedFromCS, guys. Anyone can really pop off. And we're going to see now the Sky Smoke's being used. You'll see the barrier orb being popped off as well. The spikes being planted.
Exactly the same setup that they did in the previous round. This time, of course, they have weapons. Barcode has been taken down, though, by beyAz. Happy with the frenzy up close. Only got the paint shell, so hasn't gone crazy on the investment as you'd expect. Paint shells, that's going to be pretty much on top of BZT. Will force him out of there, and he's going to get slowed as well. If only that had come at the same time, that would have caught them all off guard. That's going to be the push now coming around this corner. Existence will get the one down. Happy gets the second. This is a really good retake coming out from at the moment. He's sticking it. He's sticking that defuse. This could be a full thrifty here if they can keep them at bay. Where's Tigene? Tigene has managed to get the defuser down. I think it's halfway done. Oh, Tigene back around with the Spectre. Absolutely cleaning house. Gets himself the triple job done. I think he's going to lose the Spectre, but it doesn't matter. He'll be able to rebuy straight into a Phantom.
Well, the paint shells out of Maniac plus the slow. I think it was out of Akuma you said was playing the Sage? Or was it beyAz was playing the Sage? Okay, it's Akuma playing the Sage. So he puts a slow orb on the exit from Lamp Room, and then he throws the paint shells, I mean, kind of at the same time. So you pretty much, either you have to push the Lamp Room into the defender side, or you back away. But then when you back away, you're in that slow orb, and you can't peek. You can't, I mean, you have to rely on raw aim. And if they peek you from the side of the APC, you're most likely going to die. And well, speaking of dying, we're going to see the 1-for-1 trade. Happy's actually going to push this up. This is so risky. The res comes through, and what a shot out of Happy. But he's going to fall.
Gets the one, but Tigene's there to quickly get the reply. Maniac also takes BZT down, so this is a 3v2 advantage for the defensive side of StartedFromCS. And Maniac just trying to peek. They're all stacked up once again in short. It's the same play for the third time running. Surely it can't work this time. Shock dart straight onto the point. Oh, it took Tigene down! Got enough damage on it. He was going for the plant, so that takes the spike planter down. And now it is just the one standing. Crazy Deer does get picked off, and it leaves just the Breach left alone. We'll try and get them caught off. FoDa will go down. That's going to be the defuse. The first round for StartedFromCS on the board. And Need More DM. Third time is not a charm this time around. And they finally lose a round.
Yeah, not going to win that one. I mean, obviously the weaponry, like this is where we're going to see StartedFromCS start to excel, right? Is when they pick up these. They're actually letting the Cypher go back to the B side to pick up his trap wires, so he saves the extra funds into the next round. Smart play. Yeah, I get it. If you're a Cypher player, That's a lot of money you can save. That's like, what, 400 per round if you keep both trap wires up? Though we are seeing a big difference from the way StartedFromCS are defending the B site compared to some of the teams yesterday. They're going for the 3-man lean towards A instead of the 3-man lean towards B. So they're really wanting to contest off the bat in the A site and not play for that full-on retake, though they've been kind of forced to, at least in the first 2 rounds. I'm going to see a couple of Sheriffs, a Shorty, a Frenzy for FoDa, and the full Vandals. My boys, I love it.
Yeah, despite being at 2-1, obviously that's the first round they've lost, but because they've lost so many in the first 2 rounds,
yeah, especially the second
both times they've won it, they don't have the economy to sort of buy right back into it. So definitely hurt them this time around. And that gives StartedFromCS a good chance to set themselves a nice defensive start here as they, for the first time, look to breach the B site. beyAz gets himself a little glimmer. Will avoid that, won't be able to avoid the paint shells though. Akuma quickly spotting out the orbital strike, just blocking them off from long. And Happy doing the work. A quick quad for him. It was against the pistols, of course, but pretty much nailed them down there. I think the orbital strike kind of pinned them in and forced them towards him.
So it split them really heavily too, because the Sage with the spike charged forward in towards the site, died. And then the other one, I think it was the Raze, sat back. So, I mean, kind of not necessarily miscommunication, but the franticness of what an orbital strike can do, especially in those like tight areas. So it gets the spike down. They can technically just play for time after that, but they just close it out with the raw aiming. But here we go, bzt on the op. We haven't seen StartedFromCS go for it. I would imagine they're not going to pick it up until they start to lose some players and they feel like they need to have their own to contest. But it's still going to be very hard to use it in the initial parts of the round unless they push B long, because they're going to have Sky Smoke coming in for the Brimstones when they do go for the executes.
Well, bzt said one of the top fraggers for them yesterday, so we'll see what he can do here. Happy has been picked off by Barcode. Now that was over here, pushing out of mid actually, over an A on short. Does open things up. So the Cypher player getting the information plays, and more importantly a frag which will slow them down. They're pretty aware that this is a B player. Kuma's been found out by Tigene as FoDa goes looking through the window. Got a glimpse of one, can't quite get the shot that he needed. beyAz goes down as well, manages to pick him off, but bzt picked out by the showstopper. Does take him down, but that's the op now down as well. Crazy Deer, the Neuro Theft being used, will give the information that they needed. They know which site they're on, and that's going to force them to rotate. They're going to try and get over towards A site. They've got 37 seconds, plenty of time to get over there, but the race is on, and StartedFromCS have read this.
They're going to have Silver rotate in, though. I think that's going to be Maniac. I would imagine they're not going to have too many Sky Smokes left. I didn't catch how many were used off the bat. Very hard to see on the minimap when, there's no color distinction between the two. And they're both low on HP, so the Cyber Cage comes down. They now know it's going to be over towards the A site. I would imagine we're going to see the flank coming through the teleporter. No, he's actually going towards spawn. Oh. And Maniac's not even waiting. He just pushes in, gets the first kill. Now it's the 2-on-1. And Maniac, well, he's got 2 shock bolts left to use. He's not really sure on which angle to shoot them off at. It's going to be over towards the lamp position. He's on 29 health, and he's getting lucky with those just rattling past his ear. But I don't know how you win this. Yeah,
just caught a glimmer. Maniac, that's all he needed. Caught the one in the back, the second one peaks, and that's going to be the 3rd round for StartedFromCS, and a round that started to slip away from right at the beginning, but need more DM. Got dealt a killing blow over on B site.
Yeah, also want to get want to have a moment here. A big shout out to Legion, Maxonomic, and Logitech, all for supporting this event. Make sure to go check them out and give them thanks for making this tournament happen, because obviously you want to see who the best teams are. And the best players are, I think, in particular. I think that's more of the scope of it, right? Who are the really good players? Because teams are so sporadic and difficult to ever hold down a roster, especially when big orgs start to come into this and start to pick players that they want for their teams. Looks like we're going to see another save come in. Just some Sheriffs being bought up for need more DM. You do have an orbital strike, and one of the few positions you can almost guarantee to get a kill is over towards lamp, but we're seeing StartedFromCS not go for that. They're giving up short off the bat. They're actually holding more towards baz because they had a 3-man stack towards B. But now they're going to rotate through, kind of the standard play for need more DM. Should see a Sage Wall come up and then the plant. And it's just going to come down to purely after plant situation now. Oh no! Oh,
boosted.
That paint shell was amazing.
Akuma boosted, managed to see bzt, call them in the corner there, so lamp or U-Haul, whichever you prefer to call it.
It's lamp in game, that's why I call it that.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people call it U-Haul, but then again they call hookah window, so who am I to argue? Oh, they know exactly where he is. He's just going to sit in there and will get picked off. Akuma takes him down. pads his stats out a little bit and rescues the op. And the defuse comes in. It was just a simple eco sheriff round for Need More DM.
I mean, they got the spike planted at least, so that's really like not that bad considering all things.
Who's going with the op? Who went with it? Was that Happy?
Not sure.
Are they doing
I think there's some bugs on the
Are they doing
UI.
a phantom run with that?
Yeah, so we don't see it when if you go back to free cam, you don't see the operator.
right.
I noticed this yesterday, but they do technically have one.
I wasn't sure if he was doing the phantom and the thing. I got a feeling he is because it still shows phantom there. Is he
Happy?
doing?
No, it's a bug. See, it's an operator in his hands.
Yeah, definitely an op in his hands. Yeah, okay. Clear bug.
But he's not going for the peak.
Rito, please.
I mean, I'm more than happy
I'll
for
go
them to
peak.
focus on making the game, bug-free and really good before the spec mode, but...
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is just... It's a bloodbath.
I mean, that was a fair play. Obviously, they knew they got the resurrection available, so they went for the peak. But the Kuma does go down in the end to Crazy Deer, so it was in the end just a straight fair trade. And then Tigene gets FoDa back on his feet. So now they do have the advantage with both resurrections being used in the half. Op trying to keep them at bay, but now the rotate onto A site is going to be harsh. It's going to be a 5v2 push onto A site. This is going to be a lot of work for Existence, who's aka AKUMAAAA, or whatever he's calling himself.
Like it's some anime thing, to be honest. Not fully sure. Maniac will get the 1-for-1. Existence is going to fall. They're going to finally have, and honestly, the first time in 4 rounds, like a clean take towards the A site. 4 players left alive, and well, beyAz, he's got a lot of work to do to somehow pull this back, and he's already been spotted out too. This is, you're not going to win this one. Might as well just save the gun.
Yeah,
their economy should be fine.
Happy's already fading away with the op as well. He was already just looking for an exit, so seeing if they can pick anything. So, round back on the board for Need More DM, their first rifle round of the game. And it all started with a bit of an aggression. Over-aggressive peak maybe for B. They knew they got the resurrect, but fair play to Need More DM, resin straight back into it and getting the return frag.
beyAz tries to stick around, maybe get a couple of kills.
He tried to sneak in and get the defuse. And it was just
I mean, as long as you keep the operator,
steal.
that's the big money spender.
So now Happy heard the teleport, so he knows that there's somebody there.
Yeah, there's no need for him to ever push out for teleporter anyways, so he's just going to stay tucked away. You don't want to lose your weapons here. Again, they've had 4 rounds in a row against them. They finally do pick up one after securing the first 2. Stabilizing that economy is going to be something that they're going to have to think about, and I think that's why they played so safe there, to make sure to keep those 4 players left alive. And as you pointed out, I mean, it was just some aggression. StartedFromCS kind of got caught off guard.
So
I don't know what that plant did to you, but,
Is it cactus? The cactus was something. Cacti.
Yeah.
Just one on its own.
I did finally figure out, I got told, the plural FAMUS. In CS, do you know what the plural FAMUS is?
No.
FAMUS.
It is FAMUS.
Because it's an acronym.
Right, okay.
And acronyms don't change
yes.
the end.
That makes sense. Well, there we go. Battle bot coming through. Will get picked off. Happy's not too worried about that. His teammate will pick it off. And as soon as Tigene shows himself with, for some reason, the heal. Oh, and I think he was trying to put the wall up. I think he was trying to put the wall up, right?
Oh, what? How do you...
Oh, that's a bit dirty.
You don't deserve that kill. You shouldn't get that kill.
Oh, don't pick that again. Don't pick that again. He's going to get your head.
But look at this, though, Damon. So they're giving up window control, right? And they're all going to be holding over towards the long side so they can back each other up, and they can only be shot from one angle. It's really tough to kind of leave. I mean, there's no point to leave one player left alone on the B side when they come out a window, but you can just catch them transitioning across.
Is he going to see that battle bot in time? He should do. The cage won't cover off. Happy's just trying to get a little lucky. But FoDa, rolling thunder over towards them, does catch beyAz and Akuma. Now they know that Happy is completely trapped down long now. Will come around, but Happy pops out the ghost and gets Barcode down. Don't mess with him. He's looking for more. He's already on a triple. But now he's going to get caught out. That's going to be the orbital strike blocking them out on sight. He's trying to do what he can. He gets his 4th. Crazy Deer goes down. The last one in elbow. He's going to come and he finds him. Oh, the ace from Happy. Absolutely magnificent. 2 of them with the op. 3 of them with the ghost.
Sometimes all you need is a pistol, I guess, Damon. I mean, clearly he has his Logitech gear because I couldn't hit shots like that. Oh, man, that was phenomenal. Yeah, the Rolling Thunder was nice. But he had the spike at long. Like, they had that locked down, and you saw the rotations coming through. They were going to put a player towards long.
I lied. He got one with a blast pack, didn't he?
Yeah, with his paint shell.
Got one with the... No, was it the paint shells or was it the blast pack? I think it was the blast pack.
Because it was way too far away.
Yeah, maybe.
It looked like a blast pack, but it was way too far away to be caught by that, I would imagine.
Good lord.
Maybe he was. I don't know.
Well, luckily for Need More DM, they've got enough economy to be able to buy into it because they didn't lose too many in the previous round when they picked it up, but I think they're going to be kicking themselves, losing 3 to Ghost. Maniac, though, does get Barcode down early. That's the battle in showers once again, and Happy lands it this time, pops out the showstopper. That doesn't connect. Does took the paint shells over the top there. Existence also picked one up, so they're down to 2. And they still have Spike yet to be planted. They are kind of wedged at the moment. I think he's stuck in Newell, isn't he?
Why are you doing this, Happy? Why are you so good?
Oh, and he comes around, gets himself a triple. 8 kills in 2 rounds, Happy.
So this reminds me, why can't I remember the Jets player off the top of my head? When we were casting Split yesterday, and we saw...
Brams,
he tailwinds through B tower with an operator straight into a Sage's face against the no-scope. Like, he didn't need to blast pack up there, but he does it anyways, and he gets another kill. And this is why I was saying before, why the operator's so strong.
They're trying to boost without using the blast pack.
Yeah, you can. It's just very tricky sometimes. But the thing is, you can't afford... all they messed up was they went before the smokes came down, and then he got the first shot off. That was the big problem, and then they kind of stalled from there.
Trying to bait out the op. Oh, Barcode, don't do it. Oh, BCT down. Is Happy still there? No, he's dropped down. They're actually rotating. Happy's rotating over to B side, so the bait has worked. Now they're going to push on through, but unfortunately Existence does get the first one down. Now Tigene, the economy so low for Need More DM at the moment. Maniac, though, will catch one. That's the shock blast doing what it can. Tigene always being chased down. Happy trying it once again. Finally, the Ghost lets him down, but Maniac is there to punish in the end. Shocking. 7-3. And unfortunately, StartedFromCS, they've got the ball rolling. And despite almost over-rotating Happy into that one, they still managed to come out top.
I haven't even seen a Hunter's Fury come out of Maniac yet. I think he's been sitting on this ultimate for quite a few rounds now. 16 kills for Happy.
I mean, he's not had a chance to use it, has he?
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't. I mean, don't think I've seen any owl drones. I mean, I haven't been specifically looking for that just yet, but
yeah, you're right. I don't think I've seen too many. No.
I mean, they're just relying like I mean, I can't even say they're just relying on aim. They're playing like individually so damn well.
I mean, on defense, you don't need to be owl droning too much because it's going to be the opposition that will be peeking. But from
the trick with it is you owl drone out. If you hit someone with your tracing dart, then you just ult them because you're going to see them the whole time.
Yeah,
you're not
see
going to
them,
miss.
Yeah.
So it gives you like an early man advantage. But I guess you can also use it for whenever the spike's being planted. That's the teleporter coming through out of Existence. They just orbital strike straight on top of that, and he's going to fall.
Well, that's one way to get a kill. Nothing you could do about that as he tried to push out. Happy's got himself tucked up. I think he's in window, right? Or hookah, whatever you prefer. Yes, he is. So he's in window.
There's not even a hookah in there, so I don't even know.
I know.
People call it that.
We've discussed this. It makes no sense to us, but you know, American.
Whoa.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, you're American as well. Akuma picked off. That's down to maybe make it 3, and Happy is picked off. This time, a bitter taste of his own medicine as the paint shells drop him out, and Maniac getting the only kill of the round on FoDa. So Need More DM finally get their economy set and shapely, and that means they can fully invest into this one, which is why we're seeing the ops now coming back out. I think it was BCT that collected that op once again and StartedFromCS. Of course, they've got enough bank built up that they can just invest straight into it.
This goes here.
Yeah, 4,300 on Maniac, 4,600 on beyAz, 3K on Happy. They can, and then everyone's up by 1,500, so they can easily be able to afford another round. But there's not going to be another round, so I might as well throw everything into this. I had to like count that in my head and on my fingers to make sure I was right.
Just like, hang on a minute.
Yeah. Looks like they go towards B again, though. Let's see, what do they have? I mean, they got 3 ultimates. They have their own orbital strike up, Neuro Theft, but they need a kill for that. I'm imagining we're going to see Hunter's Fury come through this time.
I mean, of the rounds they've got, obviously they got the 2 at the very start on A site, but everything else has been kind of B site working for them. A site's kind of been shut down every time they've tried it now by Happy. So B site was where they executed well in the last round. They're going to retry it. beyAz, though, trying to keep an eye on it. Just keeping the brimstone smokes
I like this.
Keep them at bay, looking for just the smallest of angles, someone to peek in onto the corner of the window there.
Well, I like how they waited so long to actually use Sky Smoke. Because there's only 45 seconds left. They're going to have one more after this. I think I heard the second one go down towards window. Though I imagine you're going to hold on to it for the retake because it's going to come through. There's the Hunter's Fury.
I think Existence is over-rotating. Yeah, he's going back over. Now he's going to have to rotate back over, but beyAz is there. It leaves just AKUMAAAAA on his own at the moment, temporarily on B's side. Will boost. Oh, no, that completely caught him off guard, but Raze does back away, and that gets Existence back into shape as he takes down FoDa. Now, the rotates are coming through. Happy's still unsure about where to rotate. He hasn't come around yet, so maybe expecting the spike to go elsewhere, but Barcode does take Maniac down. AKUMAAAAA's still completely walled off, so he used the wall of his own and the second wall, so no chance for him at the moment. But Happy can't find an angle. AKUMAAAAA finally strikes from elbow. Does getting us to get down. Happy comes in. He gets Tigene down, but Crazy D is there. It's going to be Crazy D versus AKUMAAAAA. And his second player of BZT is going to catch him on the headshot from long. And it will be a 7-5 half. So what started off as a 2-0, we thought maybe we turn into a dangerous runaway here. StartedFromCS had a cracking comeback. But need more DM. They got some big important rounds there on the last couple to get themselves 5 on the board.
Kuma got screwed over there too. Because the Raze that pushed him, he wanted to get on the wall. Like he was putting the wall down so he could boost over it, right? And when the Raze came around the corner, it messed up his position because he changed up where he was going to be, and he couldn't, boost himself over. So the retake was a little bit stunted from that. But obviously, credit to Need More DM. Again, BZT on the operator got the initial frag on towards the site as they slowly worked their way forward. But this is where I want to see StartedFromCS. We see they can defend. I mean, very Counter-Strike-esque in the way you play it. But now attacking, using your abilities together, especially if we see BZT get on the operator another time, this is where we're going to see if StartedFromCS are more than just a pug team. Yeah, they're pushing out towards short at the moment.
FoDa does get AKUMAAAAA down early on. Oh, that's a nice little peek around the corner. beyAz striking hard. Maniac gets FoDa down as well. The paint shells will delay them briefly, but BCT are about to get smoked off and pinned all alone as he tries to use that edge of that smoke to catch them as they back away. Had the cheek to re-peek. That's a little naughty, that.
Squeaky bum moment right there. Because he wasn't even sure if there's another player towards the left. They're going to head towards B, though. There's all the trap wire there to spot him. And it's going to be in a position, I'm assuming, just because the skill of players we're looking at, that they have to shoot it. They can't just crouch under or jump over it. So there's going to have to be a moment where they're just like, all right, go. And there's only a Sage there to defend against us. Using the Aldrin to get ahead of it. Trying to lead the charge through. Cypher will come back towards the B site.
Pushing the cage trap as well. That's going to give the information play. So Tigene with the slow, he is going to get smoked off. And catches beyAz through that smoke as well. Saw him dropping down, so just tried his luck with the classic, and it made him work. But now they're going to re-rotate. 30 seconds on the clock. There is time for this, and the foot race is on. You can see it is just going to be the Raze that's on the rotate for Need More DM. I think that's Tigene that's, sorry, it's BZT, isn't it, that's moving around in towards Heaven. Tries to get a couple of those Sheriff shots. Needed to land the first one. Does get Maniac down, but the carrier, I believe, is Existence, who's getting the spike down now. And now it's a 2v1. Happy finds him, and Tigene goes down. 8-5, the pistol round. You've got to assume it's going to lead to a 9-5. And just throws the paint shells out there. Gets them for free.
Yeah, seeing Happy push CT spawn, or towards the defender spawn, sorry, and have a ghost in hand. Yeah, done deal. But also, again, BZT buying a Sheriff pistol round. I mean, that means he can't buy any blast packs. He can't buy a boom bot. He doesn't buy armor. I'm really curious to talk to him and ask, why are you actually going for the Sheriff on pistol rounds so often? I mean, obviously, I guess he's trying to get the reset on his paint shells because you do a lot of damage with the Sheriff, even into the body. But as we saw there, the Ghost was enough to finish him off at long range. And this is a close quarter shorty fight on a Crazy Deer.
Yeah, he's not going to peek it. There's no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's more about StartedFromCS being very cautious about this, making sure they don't push too close, because shotguns are stupid strong in this game.
Yep. Not going to get any argument out of me on that one. That's for sure. They're going to send a battle bot around the corner. BZT does get picked off, so that's smart. Going to be the shotty. Shorty not going to do as much as they want the shotty. Making names up for it now. FoDa going to try and flash himself in. Actually, he's going to flash the Cypher in, knowing that they were there a second ago. That was a ballsy peek, blind peek around the corner with just the flash ready.
Yeah. I want to say that they heard him running away, but yeah. I don't know if he actually did. I didn't see it. But they have the A site, so it's just going to be a save, or it should be a save here for Need More DM. hold on to anything they invested into this round. I mean, they did get a kill, so maybe they rescued a gun because they did push out for it.
Yep.
So I think they maybe have like a Spectre.
Just
And
a frenzy
frenzy.
for FoDa, but I
Okay,
think
so not even.
Barcode has not managed to get it. Well, that's why they're coming around here, and that's nice. beyAz is like, well, we know where the weapon's dropped. Let's just cover it off, because they're maybe going to try and sneak it back around here. Oh, and look at Barcode. He's about to come behind him. Existence is there. Good night. So, really punishing the economy, making sure they can't take anything through with them. 9-5, but now we're into the full rifle rounds. And let's see what Need More DM have got to give in the defense.
Yeah, what do they have weapon-wise? If we can pop into that in a second.
I think it was just Phantoms, I saw.
I don't trust the overlay
That's
thing
true.
here anymore,
That's
because
true. Okay.
it clearly doesn't show when people have operators. I mean, it shows Phantoms for everyone, but StartedFromCS have only been using Vandals anyways. Okay, so they do have... Yeah, see, they have 4 Bulldogs, and it showed Phantoms for them.
Well, okay. So they're sticking with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I mean, it's third round.
I mean, they don't need to buy through, right? And the Bulldogs are actually a strong weapon that I've started to see more and more of. I saw a lot more stacked out in the T1 event at the weekend as well. So Happy trying a little peek. Trying to be the entry fragger in Valorant. Will avoid the spike. Passes it by. Doesn't want to pick it up.
Like every one of my teammates.
Yeah, just keep on walking by
Spike?
it.
What's that? That doesn't help me get kills.
Unless they've got their daily.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. Guys, let me get the spike.
I need the
planet. I need to get my daily 2k XP. Recon bolt coming through, gets destroyed immediately, so Maniac's not getting any information off this. There's only 3 players here to defend.
Oh,
Nice peek, though, at Tigene.
that's me. That right there is me. That's me trying to pull out the shock bolt, and I'm just like, oh, someone facing peeking me. Oh my god. Do you not know how to play this game?
Happy's left alone. 1 on 5. If he wins this, I will scream. But there's been a wall put up, so there's no chance he's going to be able to get through here cleanly without being spotted. There's the blast pack coming through. He's got 1 more, but they're already on the defuse.
That's the nerf, right? They used to be able to take the wall down with that. They got nerfed a fair amount and will, in the end, get dropped by Tigene. So it is an important round for Need More DM. Let's see if they can keep their economy going. Of course, for StartedFromCS, they were just carrying through with the Bulldogs, so they're going to be fine and be able to buy themselves into this round. They didn't really invest anything in the previous round, so they're just going to carry on through.
It's what we call, or I'm going to call a bonus round.
A bonus.
Third round. If you win the first 2...
A Brucey.
Huh?
You wouldn't know what a Brucey bonus is, but anyone from the UK might. That's all good.
Yeah. I'm not...
It was a game show on the TV, it used to be.
Okay. Well, you have to explain it to me after this a little bit more.
But Foresight. I'll get you
win the first 2. There's no reason to buy up. You're going to lose 1 round, but you're going to have a full buy anyways. They're going to have a better buy than you on a 3rd round. So you might as well just stick to the weapons. And if you win that, it's like, hey, because you're going to upgrade after that anyways, because then you clearly have the money.
I love how the game has progressed. Like, it used to be early on in beta, everyone's like peeking, and then everybody started wallbanging like crazy, and everyone was dying left and right to wallbang. So now people are just like far more passive in the defense. They're not going that aggressive. Maybe they'll do it 1 in 3 rounds. They'll go for that aggressive peak, but
yeah,
a lot of times they're sort of sitting back, and you just saw it there, the amount of wallbanging that goes on at the start of the rounds.
Well, they already lost Happy, so this is start going to be good for him. He actually had his showstopper up as well. But I guess the gambles out of Need More DM have been working out for them. They had 3 players early towards B. There's no like flat-out rush out of StartedFromCS towards the A site, which they would have had a clean chance to do. But even, what was that, Akuma just on a pistol, just on a ghost? So maybe they haven't invested anything into this round. No, okay, they do have a Vandal, so maybe it's just him saving up for an operator for Happy. Or just get his own weapon.
Yeah, he's just managed to pick up the Vandal himself.
Oh, the aftershock.
Tucked in the corner. Has got the heal available if wants to go for beyAz and give him the heal that he needs, but he's just sitting low. They've got to realize with the wall there, they've got to say, okay, there's got to be someone surely boosted there. He's going to go for the peak instead. They didn't realize it. BZT will get caught napping, will finally get caught out. Barcode goes down as well because Maniac gets the refrag on him. And now with just 1 alive, Crazy Dia takes it to a 1-on-1. Knows exactly where Maniac is. Maniac's caught in the showers, but Crazy Dia, is he going to try and stick this one? Tries to bait it out in the 2v1. Who is the other one? Is it Akuma down the right-hand side? I think it is. No, just going to back away from it. Okay. Akuka. Existence. Just call him that.
It's got to be an anime.
Oh, I'm no doubt. And I'm rubbish with animes. So I have no clue. I'm an old man when it comes to animes. I like some of them, to be fair.
Which ones?
Attack on Titan. I like that one. I watched a fair amount.
I thought the second season a little lame. First season was real good.
That was the one I watched with there was the film.
Naruto?
I think what it's called. No, Sonic Cloud. I can't remember what it was. The really sad.
Spirited Away?
That's the one.
Keep them cornered.
You said Cloud, and I know what you're talking about, but Spirited Away seems to be a movie everyone
I mean, everyone's kind of seen it. It's like, it's like the one when everyone's like, it's like the entry level, I think, to anime for people. But yeah, just getting the information play, and as I say, they're playing fairly defensive and passive. So the Owl drone being used by Maniac to get the information, didn't see them, so the fact that it was shot, he knows roughly where they're coming from. Now going to go aggressive. Chucking, must have been a camera tucked in the corner, and he's actually tucked directly below it, which is what put a bit of damage onto Happy. Tigene will get Akuma meanwhile over, and they've gone very aggressive, pushing out of A from Showers and getting the information play. Now it's kept them in the corner. That's a nice wall going down. That's going to stop them, and they've managed to hit and run the defensive team going aggressive. But all 4 ults available for StartedFromCS now. I say 4 because obviously the Sage is down. Can't use that one. BZT does manage to get existence down, so this is starting to fall away for StartedFromCS. They're going to have to go big here as they approach onto the A site, looking for someone. Tigene finds Happy, and this is going to be going Need More DM's way. BZT will get one, but beyAz, the last man standing, is going to have to go huge here, and I think it's going to be a simple case of back and save with 28 seconds on the clock.
I mean, you got to save this. No health, 20 seconds. You're not really going to be able to pull this off. So credit to Need More DM. I mean, I was really wondering, after that first half, I mean, even though it did finish off 7-5, it just looks so much more dominating for StartedFromCS in the rounds they won. But they're proving to be able to defend well, and we have all 5, ultimates available for StartedFromCS. Need More DM. They have 3 currently.
I mean, you can't argue about the pedigree that they've done to get it here. They won the qualification tournament.
Yeah, they've been
They
grinding
took down Prodigy in the first round, second round?
Round of 16.
Round of 16. They took down Matty Stack,
quarters.
so with Tymo and co, and now they're up against StartedFromCS. They've basically come against 3 mixed teams so far. 3 top mixed teams. At the moment, though, they are trailing 10-7, but they are starting to put those rounds on the board. And as you can see, economy is kind of broken for StartedFromCS, so there's going to be a semi-round of just the single Vandal that they saved from the previous one for beyAz. So expect this one to be going 10-8 the way of Need More DM, unless some thrifty action comes out.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching beyAz actually on the mini-map for the most part. If he's the one with a rifle. I mean, yeah, Happy as a ghost. He technically has turned this into a rifle before.
The one thing they do have is they have the 5 ults. So the Showstopper out there, the Orbital Strike, there's a chance to collect the kills from that. We'll see whether it stacks out that way.
I've been very cautious about this. The smoke will dissipate. There's going to be 3 players here to defend against us, and there's going to be a camera right in the corner, so it can kind of watch over towards window and kind of see towards the octagon. I think they're going to hear, or they should have heard if they, because Cypher's sticking on his camera. They would have heard beyAz putting his camera down.
Once again, I see BCT. He's gone very information hungry in A side, so they're well aware of the B hit that was coming, which is why they've all sort of semi-backed away. They got 2 in elbow. Crazy D getting boosted up there, gets himself the double. Akuma will find him, but may well get the damage done as Barcode's also picked up. Tigene will get the Resurrect back in there, and Akuma actually resin existence back on his feet. We did talk about the fact they have a lot of ultis available. They're going to be collecting the weapons on site as well.
Smart.
And now they've all piled over to A site. BZT is still there, so BZT is coming up short. He might be able to catch Maniac just coming out of showers at the moment. Tigene will take Akuma down. He was the one that was left. Happy is also still on B site, but now it leaves existence on his own. BZT with the paint shells will take him down, and now Happy is just trying to find what he can around the B site. They're only down to, oh, they've still got 4 alive.
Oh yeah, I respect the rotation. They just didn't expect BZT to be there. I think he even used a blast pack to get quicker towards the A site to get in a position. I did see him move extremely quickly across the map there.
Yeah, we'll keep our eye on that because that's 2 rounds running where he's gone looking through showers or bathroom, whatever you want to prefer to call it. He's gone looking for around the back of them. He obviously caught beyAz out in the previous round. This round there was no one there to catch out. beyAz again, Akuma there actually is going to be the one that's there. So that will hurt them if they lose their Sage early on, and they are looking to maybe push out again on showers, judging by the minimap.
That goes there.
If anything, go for some early information.
Yeah, look, BZT, they're going for that peak every round, it seems.
And AKUMAAAA's still going to be watching their back, and I think they kind of realized after the last round that we can't afford to not keep someone here anymore. I mean, last round they were just on basically the eco, right? They only had one rifle, so it's really not too crazy to see them lose that.
Aldrone went completely in on sight and got all the information they needed from that Maniac, knowing that they have gone very passive. But unfortunately for them, the fact that they are so deep and passive means they can't do anything. There we see the sky smoke coming down, so that's going to delay things for another 20 seconds as the rotates look like they are coming in. So we're going to see the Sage for Need More DM stacking out. So it's going to be a 3-man defense. The spike, though, look at that. It's still at long. I think it's Existence that's gone over to A right now. So he's getting the information play. Obviously, the shot caller for the team, just having a look around.
I mean, the thing is, they have no information if they pushed A. I think he puts a Sky Smoke down to potentially pull someone off the B side, which I guess technically it kind of has, since you can see Cypher back there.
Yep.
Crazy just waiting for his orbital strike. That's probably going to go in towards Window or Octagon. Push now coming through. There's the orbital strike out of the attackers and defenders. Yeah, tough position to be in.
Nicely done. It forced it. Tigene had boosted himself out of elbow. That was really nicely. The orbital strike, as you say, forced them in towards him. And Tigene from elbow just doing the work there. Grinding down, started from CS. Maniac left alone right now in a 1v4. Tries to draw something out with a shot. And he draws BZT into action. And BZT will take him down. 10-9. We have a game on our hands here. The semi-final is lighting up.
That looked like a Venn diagram with your orbital strikes going down. But yeah, Tigene, like we talked about before, right? His Sage play that we saw on this map, it was over towards the A side initially. He's a really good aimer, and he's really tough to dislodge him from his positions. And he just proves why yet again. I mean, you can see him currently leading the team at 18 kills. Happy's kind of slowed down a bit here after the first half. I think he was on something like 18 at the end of the first half, so only 3 kills. So far on the attacking side, it's rough.
FoDa's having one of those games that's like mine. It's like, I got 11 assists. Come on. That could be kills, and then I'll be at top of the board.
If only it was that simple.
I know, right?
If only.
So, looking like an A setup. It hasn't been too successful over at B, so not too surprised to see StartedFromCS starting to look this way. This time, not the aggressive peak from Need More DM, so they've read the situation well, realizing probably something coming out here, but it is going to be an eco, I think, from StartedFromCS. So
what they were doing was they went for the Sage raise push over towards Bass before, and then once they got raise set up or checked there was no one there, then they rotated a player back towards B for the 3-man stack.
Yep.
So this time they're just going to hold 3 men here and kind of bank on the fact that they're heading towards the A site, which as we can see, they technically are, but with that sound coming through the Marshall, I don't know if that's kind of a bait. I mean, they have an operator and a Marshall.
Yeah, and then we got a couple on pistols, so they're going to try and use the scopes to try and pick up what they can. Because Existence had got nothing. He was just in a ghost, so...
Okay, so they're going to boost over the wall.
AKUMAAAAA's going to boost him, yeah. It's going to be a wall-to-wall.
Crazy Deer, though, is going to be over towards
Tigene here, though. Look at Tigene up close. He's going to pop out. We'll find Existence down. Oh, Maniac is burning. Maniac goes down in the fire. Nicely done from BZT there. BZT will go down in the end. Crazy Deer also picked off by Happy. So it's kind of worked out here. It is still a 3v2, though. And now makes it with Tigene. He's such an immovable object. Will finally go down, but Barcode's there in the support. And they will collect the ops as well. With the defuse, 10-10, all square. Ladies and gentlemen, Need More DM are setting up a solid defensive half.
I think they're also starting to make a name for themselves here. And obviously beating the Legends.
I just wish they had a name.
Yeah.
Other than Need More DM.
Can they rename themselves to the Do Not Believers or the Caplaneers? One of those?
Non-believers, yeah. We'll take
non-believers, sorry.
Yep. I mean, I would take either.
Just and a cut of their earnings to use your name.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. No,
yeah, FoDa, Barcode are kind of at the bottom of the table. beyAz and AKUMAAAAA as well. It's really standout players. Like people talk about. I've seen a post on Reddit today talking about like Sage. Like, don't complain that you're top fragging if you're playing Sage and you're sitting behind your team. He's not sitting behind his team. Scream doesn't sit behind his team. They use Sage very selfishly to push out and get aggressive. We see the Hunter's Fury come in finally.
Is this the first one?
Second one. First one was like the last round of the defending half and hit nothing. He at least hits one shot here. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to comment on that Reddit post, but I had to go to the gym, get buff.
Oh, that's it.
But yeah, I just sat there at the table eating protein bars. I say protein bars. It was candy bars.
Well, who is going to blink first? Started from CS. We're looking solid, but their attacking rounds have started to whittle away to Nemo DM. They have invested in this round fully. And it is going to be an A play. Haven't had a great deal of luck. I mean, showers is so hard to get out of. If someone is covering it, it's just, I mean, it's a simple door. It's as simple as the easiest thing you can defend. With a couple there, the paint shells from bZT finds its target. That's Existence going down as bZT also flicks across and gets Akuma in showers. So that's one at short and one over at showers, and that's the damage done once again. I think they're just going to save this one.
Yep, no time. Yeah, they're struggling. I mean, this was a 7-5 first half. They've only gotten 3 rounds since, and that first 2 rounds of them were from the pistol round and the follow-up round. So I'm not sure what they're going to need to change up. Honestly, it's just really good reads out of Need More DM, or maybe luck, whatever you want to call it, because they have had these stacks at the right sites for the majority of the time. But something's got to break, right? You would imagine eventually StartedFromCS is going to get around, but it's more of, we'll need more DM. Will they be on 12? Or will they have already won the game and not have a chance anymore? No operator going to be picked up. They did have the money to do it, though. I actually did happy.
Yeah, I mean,
the last round. If you survived the last round, then they didn't have the money.
The problem for StartedFromCS is the fact Need More DM, their economy is set now for the rest of the game. They're not going to have any worries. Obviously, they're all sitting on like 6+ K at the moment, so even if they were to lose this round and the next, they should still be fine, be able to keep themselves in there. So it is going to be another B play. Happy with the owl drone from Maniac. He's maybe going to follow it through this time. No, because he gets taken down. The paint shell is going to get tossed in there. It might do some damage on Barcode, but the cage trap will prevent them going any further. Where's the Rolling Thunder going? It's actually going down long, so it did catch, I think, beyAz off there. Now they're going to be suspecting that Crazy Deer is trapped in the corner here, which is what Existence is waiting for. Gets a glimpse of him, but Crazy Deer comes out on top in the duel. FoDa's there, flashes him in. Crazy Deer's going to go for the second peek. They're going to get the spray down, and the headshot on Maniac. beyAz will get the refrag, but it was a 2-for-1 in the end. Akuma coming back around will get the resurrect back in, so Maniac back up there. And have they done enough? Tigene is also rotating through. He's coming through the teleport, so Happy's got to be wary of that one as bZT makes a run. There's the...
That was the offensive Neuro Theft coming in from StartedFromCS. They saw the last 3 players are going to be. That's why Happy's watched this angle. And once Tigene comes around the corner, but easy big kill for Happy.
Oh, another teleport came through, actually. That's why Happy's going to throw the bomb buddy down there, but Akuma's managed to get bZT. Does get caught with the trap wire. Can't actually see where it was, so just sprays out and hopes to find it. But in the end, it's going to be the round for StartedFromCS. Crazy Deer just going to back away and keep his weapon on this one. The economy is still strong for them. Maybe try and take some weapons away, but 11-11. We're going the distance here, Jason.
Yeah, as I was saying, you know, they're eventually going to get around. It's just more of what time it's going to happen. But they struggled. That's only their 4th round in this half.
And they had to use the Resurrect in there to get that round as well. They've committed that.
I still think Crazy Deer played that exceptionally well. I mean, that position, you get a kill, they start to pressure, you teleport away. Like, the downside is you do technically give up the site. Like, the site's going to be 1 man down.
It was Need More DM that did the pistol, right? The flash pistol, because I saw it was... Crazy Deer obviously had the flash from FoDa again, so it's they're the little combo that made it work before in the pistol round. So
we'll have an operator for bZT. Where's he going to go? Okay, so he's going to be over towards a window at the moment at B. I wonder if he's going to go for the peak. It looks like the way he's setting up at the moment, he's just going to hold the tight angle. But they have a 3-man stack towards B, 2 players towards A. They don't really have a lot of slow potential here. It's just the Sage, but he's currently going to be watching towards Baths.
Has the brain play finally worked out now? Has Existence figured them out? Need for DM. Paint shells in. It's going to be a fast one. He's rotated as quick as he can. FoDa does get the 1 down, but he's managed to be picked off by Existence. Tigene is still there, though. He's been a thorn in their side throughout the game. Maniac finally removes him from the map, and now Maniac goes hunting from the showers. bZT rotates, going up into heaven with that op. The orbital strike actually not really going to catch anything out there. It was just more cutting out the spawn side. And bZT looking. It's got to force them to play. Barcode's going to be the man that goes and risks his life into Lamp. Showstopper from BZT into Lamp there just to try and flush him out. It's almost the backup support for Barcode to be able to enter in. Barcode will get picked off though. Existence was staying in there, and now BZT, the sole man, gets Maniac down, comes around, gets a second peek, gets Happy down as well, looks across, there's Existence who will pick him off. It was a close round, ladies and gentlemen, but StartedFromCS will take it into 12-11. Map point in this best of 3 for the first map of the game.
I still have money to buy completely though. BZT should have an operator and armor behind that. I mean, you saw they did it differently this round, right? They picked up the pace. They did have, I think it was Crazy there on top of the APC there. He does trade 1-for-1. Tigene again in a good position, but if he didn't fall to Maniac, if they didn't put a person towards Bass, or if Maniac didn't get the kill, Tigene probably would have stopped that almost hands down. Obviously the Sky Smokes were down, but he could spray through quite well and buy some time. Actually gets a, was that a double tag? Get some information here onto the two players. Showstopper coming through. Again, they're trying to back away over towards Long. He's going to use that blast pack to get in, trying to spot them out. They're actually both going to be behind him, but he doesn't spot them out, and BZT drops them before he can even use it. It comes down now to the Cypher to push in towards Long to alleviate this pressure, and beyAz will get the first. He needs the second, and that was a massive kill.
Big round for Need More DM here. The Resurrect not available. 4v3, StartedFromCS pushing through. Existence gets FoDa and Crazy. Dia goes down to Maniac, and that has to be first map going over to StartedFromCS. Tigene with a massive play ahead of him. Yeah, and they know his position. There's the wall there, everything blocking him off. He's going to try and boost himself over it, but it does instantly. Ooh, nearly took Maniac down there, I think. Tried to get the peek around. AKUMAAAAA's there. 13-11 the score. What a first game, Jason Kaplan, we had there. Amazing stuff. And I want more of that. I want more of that.
That was